Hello, lovely Gemini. Welcome back. My name is Rosa. Thank you once again for tuning in. Today, I'm here to bring you a weekly Love Vibes reading. This is just a general reading, so take what speaks and leave what doesn't. For those of you who are tuning in for the very first time, I just want to say a warm welcome. I'm also on Instagram, you guys, so feel free to connect with me over there. Because I do offer a variety of separate readings over on my IGTV channel. So if that speaks to you, cool. You can connect with me. I will leave a descriptions box. I can't even say it. I will leave a description on how to connect with me in the descriptions box below. Okay, now guys, for this particular reading, I'm using these two decks here. We've got the Dreamer's Tarot and the Native Heart Healing Oracle by Melanie Ware. We're going to start off with an Oracle card first, okay, Gemini? And this will be your overall energy regarding love and relationships moving into the week, okay? Now, guys, this is a timeless reading. I do not timestamp my readings because time is irrelevant. I do, however, set the intention that when you land on this reading, that you can take away at least one message or one thing away from my readings that can help you with where you're currently at, okay? So if you come across this, it's meant for you. So Gemini, I hope your season has been treating you well. I feel in the pre-shuffle we did get the Temperance card. Okay, so you could be dealing with a Saggy, but not necessarily. I'm also getting really healing, beautiful vibes with that Temperance card. Okay, so I'm feeling like Gemini, this may be a healing time for you. So let's just go into, but a good healing, okay? Oh, look at this. We've got Record Keeper. So this will be your main energy regarding love and relationships. I'm getting beautiful energy from this card. You know, I'm looking at the colors and the hues of this oracle. And we've got beautiful pinks and purples going through here. So I feel like it's a real healing time for you. Perhaps this is about self-love, okay? Healing yourself through loving and nurturing and nourishing yourself. This could be about self-care, okay? So if you have been going through a rocky and challenging time regarding love and relationships, then this is saying here, to me, what I'm channeling through this card is it's time to self-love, self-care, okay? This is a real healing time to balance that out for yourself, okay? Maybe you've been giving a lot to others, and this is a time where you need to give back to yourself also, okay? Because you can't do anything if your cup is empty. You can't give to others if your cup is empty, all right? So let's take a look and see what the book says in regards to this card. So it's the number 4, which is about stability. It is about foundations. It's also about consolidating things too. So, you know, I think this is a really good checking in point to see where you're at, all right, with yourself and those you have connections with. You know, just a check-in point. So it says here, your divine path, shared learning, the wisdom of an elder. This mandala, the energy of the great halls of wisdom, and brings forth divine guidance of the ancient ways. The great halls of wisdom contain all that we are and have been. It is library of divine wisdom that just as each soul continues to grow, is ever evolving. The great halls also contain divine blueprints or one's Akashic records. Beyond the earthly plane, the record keeper also contains ancient keys that can that can unlock sacred teachings from advanced civilizations that inhabit alternative planes of existence. To access information from the great halls of wisdom, one must listen with an open heart and with no expectations, for there is a consciousness, held within, and only those that seek with pure intention will gain entry. You are being called to bring higher ways of being into your present life for the greater good. So I'm just going to leave it right there. Take what you need from that. But being a Gemini, you're really being asked to take a look at your situation from another angle. Okay, like I said, this is a really great checking point to see where you're at when it comes to love, connections, relationships, and how you also self-nurture and self-care. Okay, so I'm hoping that speaks to you, but I'm getting really beautiful energy from this though. I just feel it's a very healing, calm and peaceful time. Okay, we have the Fool here. I feel with this Fool card, Gemini, that in the past you dealt with I feel like in the past, this Fool card, you dealt with people, or if you're a female watching this, you kind of went for the bad boy image, kind of like you were drawn to the bad boy, the bad guy. You know, there's something that can be very irresistible about the bad boy. And I feel that's what that Fool card is representing for you. Okay, in the past, you were drawn to that kind of a personality. Same goes with guys. If you're a guy listening to this, whether it's the same sex or whatever, I just feel like this is still the bad boy or the bad girl, okay? Energy, that's what I'm picking up. And I feel that with this record keeper energy, this is about really now healing that out of your energy. Healing that archetype out of your energy. Does that make sense, guys? It's like you're done with that archetype. We've got the Seven of Wands in reverse. Nice. Yeah, walls are coming down. You're breaking barriers. You're breaking ground. We've got the Six of Swords in reverse, which is just telling me that it's time to revisit. It's time to revisit these stories from the past, or these experiences or situations, or even just revisiting those people in your mind from the past so you can unlock that story so you can heal it. This Six of Swords is saying, hey, look, let's look at the relationships or the people that you were connected to in the past, and let's take a look and see why you were drawn to that type of archetype or that type of personality. And what have you learnt from this? What can you gain from being in these relationships? What have you learnt about yourself through being with these kind of people? And it's just saying here, you have to go back and revisit these relationships in your mind, okay? Even if you were to just journal it out. Because I still feel that this is about dismantling the stories attached to this particular archetype. And it's going to be very healing for you. I feel like it's a very healing time. And then we've got the Six of Pentacles, okay? This is what I was saying before about, you know, preserving your own cup. If you don't fill up your own cup and do what is necessary when it comes to, you know, self-love and self-care, then you can't give back to others. This Six of Pentacles is also about an equal give and take. I feel like you're learning very much where people maybe took advantage of you, and how you may also be, where you may also have been overextending or overgiving of yourself in the past, just to maintain or keep a relationship or a connection or keep someone around you that necessarily wasn't very good or healthy for you. Okay, but now you're working this out. Okay, the Six of Wands is saying that you will receive victory over this. Okay, this is a very good card to receive in this position, Gemini. I really, really do. Okay, it's going to take... you can see that this horse is decked out in dark clothing and the knight is decked out in dark clothing. So I feel like this is more a personal journey. This is more a personal reward, a personal goal. This is not about being recognized by other people. I'm not picking that up, and I do read the cards intuitively, you guys. I don't read it by the textbook. This card is saying here that this is a personal reward for you. Like, this is a personal achievement, sorry, for yourself. Okay, this is not about other people recognizing you for coming out the other side. This is you going, you know what? I pat myself on the back because I'm in a better place now. I'm in a better space. All right. The walls are coming down. The Seven of Wands in reverse is saying the walls are coming down. You're more accepting of your past. You're more accepting of the connections that you've had that perhaps didn't work out in your favor. Okay? It's kind of like you're not holding up that resistance anymore, where you feel like you've had to defend yourself. This is more like, yeah, I accept my part in this. Okay, it wasn't all the other person's doing. I accept responsibility. I accept my part in how this unfolded, or how this unfolds, or, you know, how I was treated as well. The Two of Pentacles does have me a little bit stunned, because this does speak of, you know, keeping on top of it all. You are trying to keep on top of it all. And I feel you're doing a bloody damn good job of it, really. It's not to say that it's going to be smooth and it's going to be easy. At times you're going to be really pushed and pulled, but you're all over it, Gemini. Okay? You're all over it. That's what I'm getting from that Two of Pentacles. Because even though your environment might be like the spin cycle of a wash machine,